goes back to human behavior, right? You design a building that produces, 400,000 kilowatt hours per year. You can't use 400,001 kilowatt hours because you're not technically net zero anymore. So I think that's one of the challenges. One of the things that, we talked about commissioning, but ongoing commissioning or energy audits, I think are so important for maintaining your facilities. So that's one of those things that we always recommend is you should have some sort of, ongoing commissioning plan where someone's coming out and checking set points. All it takes is someone on a really hot day, turns the air conditioning way down.
Yep.
They bypassed your controls. So now every day your building is now cooling to 69 degrees when typically it was at 72, and your energy model and your solar was sized at that set point. So those are those human things, I think just having someone be able to come in, and I think a lot of the work you guys do, it's, building management systems and having ways to monitor buildings. That's another thing that we haven't talked about so far, but building monitoring is such a big space right now. So
Yep.
people can put in building monitors, shadow metering to be able to look at not just whole building, but individual systems. That helps for predictive maintenance. That helps for things that get out of whack on set points. That makes our job so much easier when those go in day one. So we're always telling clients, put in smart metering, because it's hard to go out and do commissioning or ongoing commissioning if all you see is the utility bill. You have to really start opening things up and looking into kind of the set points. But that's such a big one. And I think that goes beyond just net zero buildings, any building, even if you just care about operational costs, that's the cheapest way to save money is having someone go out who's a building expert and just take a look at everything. Yeah, that's a big one.